So which is a better side hustle in 2025? Is it being a Shipt shopper or an Instacart shopper? I mean, both had upgrades and changes in 2024, but only one is twice the size of the other, and only one has a certain protections for your pay. In this video, I'm gonna go over the pay, the rewards, and things to consider if you're gonna consider these grocery shopping side hustles. Firstly, what changes did we see in 2024, and who's making more progress to you? And moreover, which of these changes actually affect your pay? First, considering Target-owned Shipt with over 300,000 Shipt shoppers. Well, in 2024, they added new partnerships, for instance, with Lowe's Home Improvement. But what does that mean for you as a Shipt shopper, though? So they're owned by Target, so most of your shopping requests are going to be at exactly. So at least new partnerships on the Shipt program give you more offer types from different locations so you have more choice. But why wouldn't you just shop on the largest grocery shopping gig platform? It's Instacart, with double as many Instacart shoppers, over 600,000. And of course, they had changes as well in 2024, committing to new security features for you as an Instacart shopper. So basically what they did here is just double down on security to combat bot accounts, which admittedly, since doing this gig work since 2015, some of these side hustles do struggle with bot accounts, dupe accounts, and Instacart even cited some users having different scripts and algorithms to try to give them an unfair advantage. There was also a pretty big partnership with Uber and Instacart back in May of 2024. Here, Instacart users could see food delivery options powered by Uber Eats in the native Instacart customer app. That's not a huge thing for you as a Shipt shopper because you're going to be shopping for grocery runs, not necessarily driving for Uber Eats. Of course, that's another side hustle option for you. But possibly, we just talked about new partnerships, the brick and mortar, for instance, with Lowe's, that partnerships like this that are cross-platform might bring in eventual new customers to Instacart, again, giving you more order volume because there's more customers. And then additionally, June 2024, Instacart improved their delivery experience for shoppers. They say, quote, for eligible orders, if you find yourself at a customer's door, try to make the drop-off with no answer. After several minutes, you'll be prompted to leave the order securely at the doorstep without needing to return the items to the store. Can you imagine? I mean, that does just simply bring it in line with other side hustle platforms, for instance, like DoorDash, where I'm supposed to hand it off to the customer, but if I can't find the customer like this, if I have my groceries, and I'm waiting there for minutes and I'm trying to contact them and I can't, here, there's a process to make that delivery contactless. So new partnership changes, different security features and stuff like that, but who pays more? Or I guess we could say, who has the better pay structure? You can comment down below. I'm going to show you. Here's what Shipt says. Number one, Shopper Pay has 3 components: offer pay, bonuses, and tips. The Shipt earnings standard ensures that every shopper across all cities will earn at least $16 per hour for each offer based on Shipt's time and effort estimates. And in many marketplaces where living costs are often higher, that hourly pay will actually be higher than $16 to more than $27 and select marketplaces. Just think though, for context, like Amazon Flex, they guarantee a minimum of $15 an hour. So Flex, I'm going to a warehouse unless it's the Amazon Fresh grocery runs, but on the warehouse, minimum 15. The amount of effort and work that I'm doing for $15, or in this case for Shipt's $16, is it worth it, or can I make more money on a different app or niche? Continuing with Shipt though, here's a breakdown of their offer pay. Now, pay can change based on the estimated time and effort, the store size, estimated drive time from leading mapping services, time of day, holiday seasons, apartment complexes versus single family, and the likelihood and complexity of substitutions. Well, there's promo pay. So promo pay is added to some unclaimed offers as they approach their delivery window. So if no one's taking it, typically Shipt's going to pay more. Now remember, Shipt shoppers get offer pay, promotional, bonus pay, and tips. So let me show you something not necessarily unique to Shipt, but there's something that's missing here you're going to want to pay attention to. When it comes to tips, this is what Shipt says. Members have an unlimited amount of time after an order has been delivered to add a tip, which is nice. Oh, hey, I forgot to tip the Shipt shopper. They did a good job. I had like 15 bags. There was heavy stuff. I'll add a tip. But, continuing, members also have a short period of time during which they can change the tip, which means, decrease the tip. And Shipt says, if you see a tip is no longer there, it's possible the member edited their tip. And they don't want to say it, but that means that, yes, they completely removed or zeroed out their tip. Actually, let's use that, though, as a segue into the thing that Instacart does have that Shipt doesn't. They have this, which I think every single gig app should have if they let the customer adjust the tip and decrease and zero out a tip after the delivery. They say Instacart has tip protection for zeroed out tips. If a customer zeroes out their tip without reporting an issue with their order, Instacart will cover the amount of that tip that the customer removed, up to $10. This applies to any tip that a customer zeroes out after delivery without reporting an associated issue with their order. Every single gig app needs to have zeroed out tip protections, in my opinion. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with that. Actually, let me show you. I just had this happen on Uber Eats, where you do everything correctly. You go A to B, you have good customer service. In this case, with grocery, you communicate any substitution issues, and you navigate the best you can, again, avoiding traffic possibly, and a customer zeroes out a tip. But let's continue with Instacart Pay. It's very similar here. It's batch pay. Shipt called it offer pay, promotions, the bonus pay, and then the tips like I just mentioned. Let's actually compare the order screens so you can see the pay on each screen, Shipt on the left here and Instacart on the right. Now on both, you can see things like the upfront price, the store, the estimated delivery distance, the number of items, and the number of units. So both have bonus pay, both have tips, albeit Instacart has tip protection. Both have a rewards program as well. Shipt has this Shipt Summit Seeker program. Now you're gonna get points based on the amount of deliveries that you take, but in my opinion, do you agree with this? I looked at the benefits here, and sure, there's discounts on Shipt as a customer. There's other benefit third-party programs, but there's nothing that's directly related to offer priority, to pay. Now, that could be a good thing or bad thing, because especially programs that are based on acceptance rating, like DoorDash's Dasher Rewards or Uber Eats' new preferred delivery, those aren't the best ways to do it, in my opinion. But what's the incentive to get these different summit levels if there's nothing related to scheduling sooner, bonus pay, pay in general? Versus at least on the Instacart Cart Stars program, again, there's different third-party benefits, oil change discounts, recognition in the customer app. I don't know why these companies are still including that, but you can get some recognition there. Backup care, but there on Diamond, at least you're getting priority access to batches. Again, like most every single side hustle, is it going to be worth it to get more and more points, which means you're doing more and more shops to get that priority? It could be if Instacart is your main thing. So who's better? Who would I recommend after doing both, after tracking these changes? All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. Consider subscribing, drop a like on this video, and check out the resources linked down below in the description. I would say, should you drive on Instacart just because they're bigger? They might have more options as far as shops. I would kind of say yes, but it's not just because they're bigger. I would say that the order volume, the participating stores, is a good benefit than Shipt that is Target owned. So if you want to do that, you can shop for Target runs, but other platforms like DoorDash also have Target runs. They both have bonus pay, and both do have a decent amount of bonus pay because I feel like they just don't have as many earners, shoppers. They don't, as other platforms like Uber with 7 million plus users and DoorDash with 7.8 million users. So it might be less saturated. And then of course you have that zeroed out tip protections as an Instacart shopper. So I would lean to Instacart if you're going to start either one. To start, I would say look at Instacart. But of course, best practice, like I teach you here, is a multi-app eventually. So once you get comfortable with Instacart, download, sign up for a Shipt Shopper account as well, and simply see which one pays you the most in your marketplace. And please keep in mind, like I mentioned, for that minimum $15, $16 an hour, is grocery shopping the best thing for your time, your effort, using the vehicle, the pay involved, or is it something else?